Greetings listeners and watchers. This is Ancient Giles 5051 and I am here today to give you another music review of a shitty album. Last shitty album review was for that awful clunker, The Fame, by Lady Gaga. That album made me want to super glue my ears shut. However, the album I'll be reviewing today has me on the brink of reaching a gun and unloading it right between my eyes. And yes, the album I've subjected myself to for today's review is Fearless by Taylor Swift. It's the one all the preppy cunts at my school can't seem to shut up about. And my figment of my imagination, god, what a boring album cover. It has the same font as her debut album, except for Fearless, it's now a different color. At least with the last one, it looked somewhat interesting, like you're looking at a girl who's ready to have you fuck her, in or outside the swimming pool. Here, she just looks like a retard not even looking at the camera. And everything is all becoming white, aside from the blonde hair she has. It does absolutely nothing to draw in a real music listener. Of course, that won't matter to the lousily dressed zombified 200-pound mother in Walmart, popping the jewel case in her cart from the CD section without a second glance. Anyway, onto the music. But wait, I can't even remember any of the music. That's because the music is as bland as a wafer cracker. Each track was a remorph of the one before it. The instrumentation was embarrassingly polished and clean. It made any playing that Taylor did indiscernible from what else was being played. It's just like those debut albums made by those American Idol winners. Come to think of it, she's just like that one contestant that won back in 2005 or something. It's just like something one of those runner-ups would have made. They call Taylor Swift a pop artist. That would signify that she, musically and lyrically, has appealing qualities to most of the general public. However, this is not the case with Taylor Swift. She appeals to one audience demographic, strictly. Preps. Why do these record company executives think it's okay to constantly appeal to these kinds of people? I mean, it's the worst, when it comes to Disney in this day and age. If there wasn't a Hannah Montana, they would have Taylor Swift instead. Because she is a prep. She's just some stupid teenager singing about all the dumb fuck jocks. For those of you who are on the fence about whether you align well with Taylor Swift, this means, fuck off. It's all about teen crowd, once again. And that makes up the entirety of the lyrical content of this record. Look and see how lame this lady's lyrics are. That you were wrong, yo. You were throwing pebbles. And daddy said, stay away from Juliet. And I was crying on the staircase begging you, please don't go. And I said, wrong, yo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting, all there's left to do is run. You'll be the prince, and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Swift? Seriously? That dated crap is the one work of literature you can analogize your love story to? Any self-respecting guy would find this serenade a blowout insult. And he would envision his future with Swift, a regression. Back to the daycare center. All the books in the shelves would be Marley and me. And let's not lie to ourselves. These two verses are completely juvenile. It sounds straight from some made-for-TV Disney Channel movie. So that begs the question, where is her collaboration with Hannah Montana? Or Miley Cyrus, I should say. Whatever. Then there's more lyrics. She wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts, she's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers. That's some staggering Joni Mitchell level honesty. Cause, when you're 15 and somebody tells you they love you, you're gonna believe them. And when you're 15, feeling like there's nothing to figure out, well, count to 10, take it in. How am I supposed to relate to these lyrics? Do I need a senior boy winking at me? Certainly, Taylor does. This album makes me want to return a dress shirt to a department store, because those are all the things this album conjures in the mind in terms of imagery. The retail stores her singles are played in. Everywhere I've gone, J.C.Penney, Famous Footwear, Kohl's, Kmart, Walmart, Burlington Coat Factory, and inside of shopping malls, it's Taylor Swift here, Taylor Swift there. And when there's preps walking around, as the songs are playing, they don't even show the least bit of excitement that Taylor Swift is playing through the garbage intercom speaker. Because truthfully, they don't know what good music is. Taylor Swift is not good music. She was picked up by her record label, Big Machine, to generate their revenue. She's a crossover pop artist and they needed someone like her, because the only people buying albums from the label were hits, and only hits are into the garbage, sterile sound of country music that's been released for the past 20 plus years. And while we're at it, preps aren't people anyway. They are all image. And contribute to the filth deposited by mainstream America. Taylor Swift is wholly generic and serves as a gap filler for the rest of the artists out there, many of which you will never get to hear even the name of. Her voice is unremarkable at best. Her guitar playing is totally uninspired. Her songs, in this album and the last, are rehashes of every other one. She has no charisma. She doesn't write anything entertaining or memorable. Her lyrics are childish. She doesn't show to have any staying power. I don't see her sticking around anytime in the next 3 to 4 years. She's just going to be replaced by a new manufactured pop star. The country tinge that distinguishes her is a gimmick this time around. Casual music fans won't care for or remember this stylistic leaning when they are off listening to the next act the corporate music industry has arranged for them. Somebody should teach this rat to write proper romantic songs with depth to them.
And conceded pain and crumbling birth. Heart of God upon the earth.
Bottom line, Taylor Swift and her new album Fearless sucks.